Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, F1 2020 was such a good year. I'm still getting a kick from having all those new and different races that we had at these different tracks that we haven't raced at for a long time or never raced at before. So, this series I am calling the Alternative F1 Races. Basically, of every race weekend, I'll be jumping in to Assetto Corsa in VR and taking part in a Grand Prix weekend, but the tracks that I'll be using, none of them be on the current F1 calendar. So there'll be tracks that are either in the same country or close enough to where the original race was, just to change it up and let's see what F1 would be like in completely different places, some places you wouldn't even think of. With that said, let's get into the race.
Right. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Alternative Brazilian Grand Prix. And this time, instead of Interlargos, we are at Velo Citta, which is also in Sao Paulo, or near Sao Paulo, but oh my god, it's a great great track. It feels like Brazil's version of Mount Panorama in Bathurst, Australia. You'll see what I mean. Look at this elevation. It's just a sheer cliff climb. It feels so good. I hope you're getting the sense of the elevation. Not in the VR. I can certainly feel it. Here's the top of the hill, so you might be able to see how it levels out. Yeah, close title fight for the actual Brazilian Grand Prix. I have no idea how the title's going for this. I haven't looked to see what's what. I might have to go back and look at each race and try and figure out the point system. So, we're driving as Lewis Hamilton. He was driver of the day because, let's be fair, he got disqualified from qualifying and then worked his way all the way up to the front. So, this is a lap of Velo Citta. I believe I'm saying that right. So you come down to the first corner, brake hard, it's a long, not quite a hairpin, but almost is. And then you've got another long left, still pretty fast. Then we get to the two tight corners. We've got a hairpin right, into hairpin left, into long fast right, which you don't really realise would turn into another right. I always think it turns into a left, but it doesn't. Then we start going up the hill. Double left. Then we get to the top of the hill, so tyres struggling to find some grip. Then we pass Monkey 1, Monkey 2, Monkey 3. Tight little chicanes coming back down the hill. Be so careful through there. Pit lane entrance is through there. First gear through that corner. Oh, double right-hander to come around to the finish. I keep saying it's so involved. I say that about all the tracks. But it really is. That's why I love them. I love these tracks. You know, circuits you have to actually drive. Where it's not just an easy left and easy right. You have to really think about each of these corners and how it lines up with the next one. Now, I've not done it with AI before, so I'll have to see where overtaking places are, see where the AI are slower compared to me. Oh, and speaking of the AI, there is a max. This track has 8 pit boxes. It has, well, an area for 8 teams. Which means you can only have a total of 9 teams, so you can only have an area for 18 cars. I'm getting the numbers wrong. There are only 18 cars on this grid. That's the max that we'll allow. So unfortunately, Nikita Mazepin and Yuki Tsunoda are not here. I had to pick 2. I picked those 2. I'm sorry. Another thing I've noticed is there's no DRS. That's George. Hamilton's teammate next year, but there is no DRS around this track either. So I don't need to... Some tracks in the road course for mods let you have DRS for the full lap. Some tracks have it just in the specific zones, and then some tracks don't let you have it at all. This track doesn't let me have it at all. So no DRS. So here we go into qualifying, and let's start my first flying lap. They come across the start finish line, cut right over straight away to the pit exit, brake. It's a lot wider on the exit than you remember. This is actually quite a fast corner, only 1 or 2 gears down. You take a lot of curb, right, down to first gear. Very tight. You can get up to third and then back down to second. Very tight corner again. Let the car run wide, because it's a right-hander. Then this corner I've learned you can keep it flat, and that helps you run wide and remind you that it's a left-hander. Now we fly up the hill, come to the top of the hill, get ready to brake, say no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Didn't need to go to first actually, but that was second, first or second was good. I didn't want to shift up because the exit is tighter than you think. Look like you're going in the pit lane, dart to the left, and it's a long, long left. Then I still haven't figured this one out. I think you want to miss the apex of the first one to get a wider line into the second one, because that'll give you a run all the way down to turn 1, and that is a lap. A very fast lap, but that's only P3. So I got to try and get a bit more. Verstappen has got an advantage over us. We're 0.7 seconds behind Verstappen. And it's doing its thing where it's like really tough with the track limits. And I've got a hair in my headset, so I need to fix that as well. Here we go. I've got just enough time to do 2 laps. I'm currently P2, I believe. Yep, behind Verstappen. Let's see if I can catch up any more. See if I can get that pole position. That last lap is still not good enough. Right, final lap. Here we go. Trying to push nice and fast out the first corner. I can go a lot faster through there. Drop down only 1 gear, cut a little bit of it. That's really nice. Right. Oh, locked up a bit, went a bit too deep into that corner. Down to second. Can I make the apex just right? Foot down, foot down, foot down. Up here. Down a couple of gears. Missed the apex. Missed the corner. It's not going to be this lap. I'm going to get P2. So yeah, as I said, P2. We have Verstappen on pole. Hamilton P2. We've got Ricardo P3. Bottas. Whatever. Stop changing channel. I'm not even pressing the buttons. It just kept changing it itself. Ricardo, Bottas, Leclerc, Stroll, Perez, Norris, Sainz, Gasly, Ocon. Gasly, Alonso, Ocon, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Russell, Raikkonen, Vettel, Schumacher. And like I said, no Tsunoda or Mazepin, because I can only have 18 cars. So 21 laps of Velo Citta. Here we go. It's a good start from Lewis Hamilton. Give Max a bit of room on the inside. Oh, we're still side by side. He gets it by turn 2. slow. It is only single file around here. Don't want to lose the rear. Oh, I'm going to try and dive up the inside. Give Max a little scare. Oh, flat out around there. Turn 1 is not smart. Fiddle with the ERS a bit. I used a lot of that up. So even though we got a better start than Verstappen, we didn't. Oh, I was about to say we didn't get past, but we got the inside line into the last corner. It's exactly how it was last lap. So technically I led the lap. I'm trying to cut you off. There we go, comfortable lead now. I haven't really been paying much attention. We're coming on to lap 12 of 21, so we're just past halfway, which does feel like a long time, but I'm 4.3 seconds in front of Verstappen. Yeah, and no real incidents, so nothing really to report. Oh, I'm about to start lapping people. And exactly 1 lap later, I am trying to get past Mick Schumacher. Come on, Mick. Mick, your blue flag's out the way. You don't need to be as stubborn as your teammate. There we go. Here we go, trying to get past Russell. And we got Latifi and Perez up ahead. Perez actually dropped all the way to the back. No idea what happened, why he's so far back. I don't know if he qualified that low. I don't think he did. Vettel was really low down. But what I've realised, sadly, is I didn't do a sprint format. I didn't do a sprint race format for this race. Sorry, I forgot to do that in Italy as well. So, past Latifi. I learnt during practice they don't give up there. Which is really irritating because there's Verstappen. Oh my god, Latifi. Latifi was being lapped and then decided, no, you know what, I don't want to be lapped. I was just saying I learnt through practice that they don't like being squeezed there. They just won't give up the place because I got the same thing happened to me with Gasly. So now I've got Schumacher in the way as well, so I can't just put the foot down. I've got to get past Schumacher. Okay, getting past Schumacher was somewhat easy. Damn it, but I've lost. Right, game on. So Latifi causing more trouble for everyone. He's holding Verstappen up. Oh! Max braked a lot sooner than I thought. That's something that didn't happen during the real race. We all thought it was going to happen, but okay. I mean, in fairness, I would call that racing incident. Because I wasn't expecting Latifi to be so slow or for someone to brake there. I hope it's not out. I'll tell you what though, he's not second anymore. He's sick. Oh dear. So, 2 laps to go. There is Latifi. Let's see if we can actually pass the bastard. He had been the hardest person to try and overtake. Or lap even. But I've actually really enjoyed this circuit. It was really, really fun. Tyres are starting to go. I've got the C4s on. Which is the second softest compound. They're They're starting to go now after about 20 laps. I've had quite a few spins in them. Like, they can only... Like, I actually have to lift off for that corner now. They're starting to really go. I am 4.3 seconds ahead of Bottas. See what it is at the end of this lap. But we're coming on to the final lap now. I forgot to say that Velo Citta, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Yeah, it's FIA Grade 3, and they mainly used for Brazilian stock car racing. Yeah, tyres are starting to really, really go. Here we go, final lap. I want to pass Latifi. He has caused 2 accidents because he hasn't gotten out of the way of blue flags. Look, he's staying there. The absolute idiot. I had no grip on my tyres to cut him off. The absolute idiot, he's got blue flags out of the way. Oh my god, you dickhead! And now Bottas is right behind me. That has got to be, the amount he has hit the leaders trying to lap him, that has got to be a black flag, surely. Out of the way! Out of the way, because Bottas is going to pass me. Oh my god, I didn't ever actually lap him. Up yours! Up yours! I'm inside of him, there he is. So, we did win, finally. Only half a second ahead of Bottas. Verstappen finished 6th in the end. Between us was Bottas, Ricciardo for another podium with McLaren, Leclerc, Norris, Verstappen, Gasly, Stroll, Sainz and Alonso. So good job for AlphaTauri, both getting in the points. Vettel, Ocon, Perez, Giovinazzi. I was going to say Raikkonen 15th, Schumacher 16th and Russell 17th because there is no way I am giving that to Latifi. He is DNF'd, he crashed out. He was actually behind me at the end as well. Yeah, that was a great track. I loved the track. I hated Latifi's AI. I'm actually really angry. But that was fun. That was really, really fun track. I might have to go look up what an actual race looks like around here, because that was cool.
Vai buscando aproximação, já vamos para os instantes finais da prova! E aí vão para fora o Rodolfo Toni e o Silvio de Barros. Eu confesso não ter visto o toque. O Silvio tenta...
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the alternative Brazilian Grand Prix. I'm glad I went for this and not like Buenos Aires in Argentina. I'm glad I went for this one. Yeah, next week is Qatar, and then afterwards Saudi Arabia. Now, those are, including Bahrain and Abu Dhabi, those are pretty much the only tracks out there in the Middle East. So I've got they're quite a bit further away, these next 2 tracks from Qatar and Saudi Arabia. They're a bit further away, but if they came back to the calendar, I think they'd be really, really they'd be really, really welcomed back. So, hope you enjoyed, and if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, particularly subscribing, we're really close to 100 subscribers, that'd be amazing. But until then, thanks a lot, bye bye.